Hi learners, before moving to this video, I would like to request everyone watching this video to subscribe the channel for more such interesting case studies. This case study explains the Nestle's new marketing and distribution strategies. Nestle earlier had a single strategy for the entire country. It has now divided the country into 15 consumer clusters, and the idea is to offer more focused solution to consumers. Supply chain directly contributes to the cost of a product. Nestle has a strong and intensive distribution network in India with deep penetration in rural market, which also gives them a cost advantage. The company's management has indicated that though the top 100 towns will continue to be the biggest contributors to company's sale, but with the changing urban profiles of India, company needs to focus on reaching out to the next 300 to 400 towns and also to execute plans on a regionally relevant basis. Moreover, the company has identified enhanced nutrition as a core focus area in the near future. The company has strengthened its distribution and has launched over 60 new products over the last couple of years. Nestle earlier had a single strategy for the entire nation. There was a national Maggi, Nescafe or a Kit Kat plan, and this was the cause of consumer disconnect. The taste and preference of a Maggi or Nescafe consumer in Mumbai are totally different from that of a person living in Chennai. Earlier, it was geography that was defining the customer, and then it was defining the brand and category, and then finally it would touch upon the consumer. It was painting the country with one single plan. It is not that the taste and preference of Indian consumers have suddenly become diverse, but the power of data analytics and consumer insights has enabled Nestle to cluster and sharply target consumers. So painting the entire country with a single plan was just not viable because of this. Today, Nestle can have access to the kind of consumers that are interested in their brands. It has helped them to amplify better as they are able to get to the target consumers. They can also use the right media mixes in order to amplify the presence of their existing brands in order to increase the accountability. The company now has a more individualized plan for the country. For a product like coffee, analytics have helped them to target consumers based on their consumption frequency, the equity for different kinds of coffee, consumption occasion, and so on. Say like coffee consumption down south is a daily ritual, while in North India or in the East, coffee consumption usually happens outside of home. Therefore, these markets need to have different route to marketing and distribution strategies. Since the ban of Maggi in the year 2015, Nestle has reworked its strategy and plans to focus on new product categories in order to build a balanced portfolio to reduce dependence on a single product. While about 55% of retailing actually happens in metros, mini metros and tier 1 cities, so these are the places where Nestle wants to go deeper instead of stepping into places where logistics and supply chain are a big challenge for them. Nestle's products are relevant to a particular lifestyle, income group and are urban centric. So rapid urbanization in India is a huge opportunity for Nestle. So they are going to come up with lots of products that are convenience based, nutrition based and on the go category products which are relevant for this urban segment. This top-down approach of Nestle has other reasons as well. First, it's easier to convey the message and convince the educated middle class through marketing communications, advertising and social media campaigns. Plus, there is a better scope for premiumization in this segment. Nestle India is no longer doing what it has been doing for the past few decades. They are going to selectively seed products in new categories in order to grow other frontiers of business. That's why they are entering new categories and new businesses. In order to sharpen its focus on volume-led growth and increase penetration of its products, Nestle India will be adopting a regional cluster-based approach to develop tailor-made branding, marketing, and distribution strategies to address the needs of consumers in specific geographies. Nestle has divided India into 15 different clusters, each considered a different market based on food preferences of local consumers. In this cluster approach, the company has formed virtual teams comprising 10 to 20 people from sales, category marketing, supply chain, and trade marketing, who will be responsible for tailor-made strategies for branding, distribution, and channel strategy, marketing and promotions that will be relevant to these regions. The whole purpose is to empower the people at the appropriate level of the organization for quicker execution of plans. This would also ensure better penetration in existing market and will help them to expand into adjacent markets. Some of the key factors which help Nestle for successful implementation of this approach are: first, Nestle works along with NGOs and buys some input material directly from farmers. It also provides a training program for farmers to improve productivity and maintain quality, which gives Nestle a cost advantage. Second, Nestle India maps supply chain at every point and do regular audits. Third, Nestle uses various software like ERP, SAP for seamless information flow. Fourth, Nestle India builds a strong relationship with its channel partners, which can be seen from the fact that almost no one left the brand during Maggi crisis. Meanwhile, Nestle India has crunched the time between a product idea and its launch from a typical 12 to 18 months to 4 to 6 months. And more of its new products are developed based on local consumer insights, unlike earlier when more than 60% of its product had significant global interventions. In its new avatar, Nestle India is flexible, responsive, and result-oriented. Some of its recent launches have already started showing results. Coffee and beverages have started to grow. Over the next 10 years, Nestle will slowly move from packaged food to focus on health and nutrition products. Thank you everyone for watching this video. For more such interesting case studies, please subscribe 5 Minutes Learning channel.